Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope you all had an amazing weekend and a very creative World Card Making Day on Saturday. For those of you who I've not met before, my name is Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I'm on the East Coast between Sydney and Newcastle, but I help anyone in Australia who needs some crafty supplies or just wants some crafty fun from anywhere across the world. Hello, Margine. You were so quick in. Thank you for joining. Today, I am making an extremely special card. My last child is turning an adult on Friday, so I need to make a birthday card. And I was looking through all my things and I want him to go out and enjoy the world. Hello, Beryl. I want him to go out and enjoy the world. So I grabbed the Watercolor World stamp set. I have had a bit of trouble trying to find a fitting sentiment, so I think you guys might be helping me today. I've grabbed a couple of things, but yeah, I thought the Watercolor World is appropriate for someone who's about to be an adult, and that is all that's 18 in Australia. He can drink legally, not that he's a drinker anyway, doesn't really want to try it, anything like that, so I'm there going, that's fine. You can vote, and he actually has to vote the day after his birthday. We're having a referendum here in Australia, and he has to vote, so we had to get on to enrolling him very quickly, otherwise he might have got found out and fined. So yes, playing with Watercolor World. I do have ideas in my head, not quite sure how they're going to work out. I will tell you about those ideas in a second, but while everyone is coming in, I wanted to remind you that at the moment, to celebrate World Card Making Day, hello Miss Lisa, to celebrate World Card Making Day, which was on Saturday, I was going to say Australia Post because I'm expecting a delivery. Stampin' Up! We're here for Stampin' Up! Reasons. Stampin' Up! Are having 3 days of free shipping for orders over $65. That's in Australia. So a qualifying order is $65. You get free shipping. Amazing. And 3 days. So it started on Monday, it finishes on Wednesday evening. So we're kind of about halfway through right now, halfway through 3 days. So I hope you can go. I'm looking at stocking up on some things. Hello, Miss Cindy. Yay, you made it. Miss Cindy thought she'd miss me because she's on the other side of the country. So yes, that's fine. Hello, Miss Cindy. Glad you could make it live. There was something else I was going to tell you and show you. Yes, I am live here on Facebook right now. For those live in the corner, if you're live in the corner, you're live here on Facebook. But I'm also going live on YouTube early this evening because, and I can't grab them because they're under stuff, I received my online exclusives and the Rustic Christmas Countdown kits in the mail today. But I chose not to unbox them now because we've got to make the special birthday card. The birthday's not going anywhere, so I thought I'll do this video now. We will get the birthday card out of the way, and then I will unbox live on YouTube tonight. So I've already scheduled my live, so you can go after this video, obviously after we've made this card together, you can go over to YouTube and get notifications. That is so exciting. So exciting. You're going to have to give them extra squeezes for me, Cindy, because I'm a little bit jealous. I'm the whole screen jealous. If I could go wider, I could. I'm like really, really jealous that you get to give them squeezes. Hello, Amy. How are you? Good evening for you. Good afternoon for me from the future. Okay, so I've told you about free shipping. Tick. We know what we're playing with Watercolor World. We know it's a special card, but it's a masculine card. So being on the simpler side of a masculine card isn't a bad thing. Owen doesn't really appreciate card making. I appreciate it because I love making things for him. So I want to make a lovely card, but I don't think I'm pulling out all the bells and whistles. Shoot me down if you want, but I don't think I am pulling out all the bells and whistles. Now, the sentiment sets before, thank you. The sentiments I have grabbed out with things in my mind is charming sentiments and the wishing you everything wonderful. Kind of like that because I am wishing him everything wonderful. I've grabbed out alphabet so I can stamp a 1 and an 8. And I really love this huge happy birthday in phrases for all. But 2 huge things together, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play. But going through all my sets, that's pretty much what I've got. I've half pulled out 3 other sets. I'm just going to show you. I've pulled out Biggest Wish because it always works, but they're not going on my desk. They're just staying up there. I pulled out something fancy for the Grateful for Everyday Magic of You. Now, in my previous Watercolor World cards, I've actually used that sentiment. But yes, because I am grateful because he's so wonderful and he's my son. So... but is it a birthday? Don't know. And I grabbed out the birthday, the beautiful balloons, which is actually a birthday set. So I kind of like it's time for a celebration. The rest of it doesn't really go with the Watercolor World, but it's got a sweet happy birthday, but not really masculine. I don't know. I'm just not sure where we're going, guys, but we will get there, and at the end of this video there will be a birthday card ready to give Owen on Friday before his first HSC exam, which is a bummer. He's got an exam on the afternoon of his birthday, so these are his final exams for school. Yeah, and he gets them done in a week. He's only got 3 exams. He gets them done in a week, but one on a 3-hour exam on the afternoon of your birthday is pretty rough. But he's having his mates over on Friday night, so it'll all be good. Now, let's flip around and we'll get going. I'll tell you what ideas I've got. And I was thinking of doing some clear embossing, but I've kind of sort of second guess myself, but I may make a couple of card fronts and see what works. So come along for this ride, because I have ideas, but whether they actually come to fruition is okay. Sorry, okay, apparently you guys are going down like that right now. There we go. Hopefully you didn't get too dizzy there. Now my computer has done its thing and logged off. I'll get this up. Let's see if we can do a little. That's not what I wanted. How rude. Just wanted to do a titch of a zoom. Okay, let's see if I can get this up. Titch down here and titch too much. I think we're good. I think we're okay. Got a nice field of view. Everything's clear. I'm just going to turn off the overhead light and we can get going. Now, while I'm standing here, I'm going to grab the first colour for my first idea. Now, my first colour is soft sea foam. Is Owen a fan of soft sea foam? No. Is he a blue boy? Yes, but I plan on adding some blue to this. So, this is where we're starting. I have also got out some designer series paper. This is the Earth and Elegance. Whether we layer things up or I end up stamping on this paper, I'm not totally sure. Now, for some reason, my playback just stopped, which is rude. Okay. Obviously, my computer being rude and Facebook, not all of my beautiful people here. Oh, I'm so glad you like soft sea foam because I like it too. It's actually almost neutral in itself. Now, I have grabbed out my stamp positioning tool because the Watercolor World is a large stamp. So I thought we could definitely be in use of this. I think, is this a card front? Yes, it is. Is this a scored card front? No, it is not. Okay, that cardstock can just go up there for the moment. I'm going to bring in my stamp positioning tool because I have a feeling it's going to be extremely helpful today. Hey Myrtle, hey Jody, thanks for joining. Okay, so let's just do this. I am going to sacrifice some cardstock here and try and get this off. Right, okay, so what I'm thinking is just going straight seafoam on seafoam. So our Stampin' Up! Inks are actually designed so you can stamp the same colour on the same colour. And by doing that, we actually get more than a watermark. And they are perfectly designed. And of course, I haven't grabbed it out yet. So this, when I stamp this, you're going to go, oh my God, Ellen, what have you done? But the seafoam dries back so beautifully. I don't need my foam pad because I am using a cling stamp. And kind of, sort of, just put that under there. You can see everything I'm doing, so that's helpful. Helps if I don't try and open the ink pad upside down and wonder, oh, I only just got it on myself. Thank God I'm wearing a dark shirt and this is lighting. I think that's why I wear dark shirts quite a lot. So I can just rub my hand, my finger, whatever it is, on my shirt with no issues at all. Does anyone else do that? I know I probably should wear an apron, but sometimes an extra layer is just too much. Now, I'm thinking that actually might just get in the way. It's still gonna get in the way. Okay, just like that. That should be perfect. Okay, now where is my... I don't know where my little mouse is. My little whiteboard marker. I don't know. But we do have more than one shot here. Oh, that actually stamped really well. I got those islands, I got those islands, I got the islands up the top. Awesome. So happy with that. Now, it is meant to look a bit mottily and lighter in some areas, like these lighter areas of the deserts. I'm assuming it is called Watercolor World. I probably should, since I dropped food on my... I have got better with age. I don't know what's going on, but I have apparently got better with age with food. But yeah, I'm normally the one that drops it on me as well. Okay, now I'm going to have to trim this up. No, this is going to be my plain one. So I am going to bring it in there. Now, let's see what kind of width I've got here. Now, I want Australia to be seen. This is always the problem. I think I might need to go a little closer to Australia and New Zealand here. I really, truly don't want to cut off New Zealand from across the ditch, because that would just be rude to all my friends in New Zealand. Okay, now, oh, I can just, let me see. This, just by the size of this, it kind of stops me using designer series paper. That's my only, so I'm just looking at the bottom of South Africa here. So that's not, that's evenly close so far. So are we going, yeah, we're going significantly shorter, and then I can add a layer in. So it's not going to be perfect. I have just given it a nice close trim. Now I want to add in some water. So what I thought was getting Pool Party, I think, and using a blending brush just to add in another colour. Sorry, blending brush is in my cart. And I need a scrap piece of paper. Right, we're all good. And my video shut down again. Is it just my Facebook today? Or is it everyone's Facebook that's just closing down my video randomly? So rude. Okay. Oh, thank you for sharing, Myrtle. I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure I used a dark blue on this last time. Yes, I did. So I just want to get out majority of the colour, because I definitely want this to be softer. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That can get thrown in there. Pool Party. Your Facebook's fine, okay. Apparently Facebook doesn't like me today. Okay, let me do a really nice ink up here. Make sure. Okay, so I want to start softly so I can see it. I don't know if you will be able to just yet, because I want to go around all the edges, and then I can bump up these areas, this corner where there is just kind of dead ocean space. It is, oh, you're okay. It's just me, and that's okay. I am live streaming and downloading at the same time. So uploading my video and downloading at the same time. Now, yes.
It's better not be, I think it is.
What?
India's plan.
I don't know. Would you like me to quickly open it?
Please go for your
No, it's fine. Sorry, interlude. You can come closer and talk to the people. We've got Brenton down where you grew up in Albury Wodonga.
Oh my goodness.
Got Myrtle and Cindy in the US. Got quite a few US peeps with me here. It doesn't look like what you think it is.
All right, well, that's really
but
funny.
it is.
It just felt like the same size.
No, it's to do with our loan.
Oh.
And the credit protection.
Oh. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, I thought it's fine.
Cool.
We shall deal with that later. Yes, talk to the people, Cindy said. He can't read the comments, so it does make it a little harder. So going to go in there where there is ocean. So I'm just going to just show a hint. So it's not going to be like in your face, oh my God. It's just going to be nice and soft. Now, I'm not going to try and get these middle bits or anything like that. Look, I could use my smaller blending brush and get down here, but I'm not going to. But I think that is pretty nice. What do you think of that? You can definitely see it, and I have, oh, Sam Neill, oh, God love him, he's amazing. I do like Sam Neill, just such a real person. Like, I just think Aussie actors in general, men and ladies, are just so down to earth. They're just, I don't know, there's no airs and graces is what I want to say. That pretty blend of colours. Okay, so this may be the only card we make. We shall see how we go. The other thing I could do, but I really can't now because I've trimmed down the paper, I could heat emboss over this so it's nice and glossy. But how have I lost a pair of scissors straight up? Because they got put back where they belong. Haha. Pretty. So this, I'm happy with that actually. That was my idea, straight in my head. That one was like that. I thought, oh, the sea foam denotes land, and then the pool party denotes the sea. Although water can be green as well. So I'm quite happy with that. So the width of this is a little bit smaller, the width of this is a little bit smaller than a standard card size, but the height of it is like a whole lot shorter. But what I kind of want to work on is the sentiment. So we're definitely having an 18 from Alpha Best. Now, see, this is quite a small piece. I think this happy birthday, whoops, and as it falls out, is going to take up a significant amount of space, which, hey, I don't mind that at all. That actually looks quite good. Oh, amazing. Terence Stamp. Brenton, help me out. Terence Stamp was amazing in that as well. And Guy Pearce, of course. God love Guy Pearce. So we've got this, or I do, and this will be stamped directly on. I wouldn't put it on a piece of paper because I don't want to lose the detail of the watercolor world as such. This needs a really good wash. Scott, I'll show you how, because that just fell out. Now, the other thing I've got, and these are kind of my two main options, is kind of wishing you everything wonderful. I'm going to clean this and show you because I don't know, both work really well. So happy birthday. So put HB or wonderful. So I've just got my chamois. It's damp and I'm literally, you can hear me giving it a really good clean because it had like dust on it. I could also take it to the sink and give it a nice wash in soapy water, but because we're probably going to use a happy birthday, okay. I do want it to be stickier than what it was. Yeah, I have removed, I'd say about 95% of whatever grit was on there. I dare say it was embossing powder because I'm pretty sure I have used embossing powder on that. So 2 votes for happy birthday. I'm assuming, yes, Jody, you were doing happy birthday. Myrtle has said the same thing. Okay, I just think this happy birthday is so smart. And this one is feeling a bit dirty as well. So just give it a go. Yep, thank you, Beryl. Very happy to go with that because these are all my first ideas. So my first ideas were these 3, which shows my crafty instincts were on, although I thought they'd gone off the boil a little bit. I really struggled making a card for my Merry and Bright class the other day. I think I got there in the end. I think you guys will like it. But yes, I did. There was a struggle street. I'm probably about 3/4 of the way through the 4th card. Okay, I don't need that. But what I might do, let's pop this to the side for a second. I'm going to give this, get rid of the excess ink with my cloth because I'm pretty sure we no longer need this, and going to go in with this, just give it a really nice and thorough. Right, that is done, although it's starting to get a crunchy edge. But I shall give it a spray later. It's more than enough for now. Right, that can come off and go straight in here. And I do keep my bottom sticker sheets. I mean, this one, there's one stamp. Yeah, you know what's missing. But in the other cling foam or cling sets, I'll show you, that have lots of stamps in it, I keep the sticker sheets so then I know what's missing. So yes, that one might need, no, it's sticky, just doesn't want to cling to that particular piece, which I find is normal. As long as I can get a stamp into the slot, I am happy. Oh, do you know what? With this child, I'm making 0 effort with the envelope. And unfortunately, I do have a very important appointment on his actual birthday morning. I don't know if I'm going to be here when he wakes up. Or maybe I'll have to talk to him and say, do you want to sleep in or do you want me to wake you up? Now, I did just pop back in this, and I know I just moved my screen, but it went back. Oh, look at that, too good. Okay, so I'm going to try my very, very best to center this up. I know I'm lining it up, and I haven't even spoken about what ink I might like to use. Now, I can use the lines on this. Okay, I'm just going to take this off, and that is actually straight. Well, if it is a little bit crooked, it is the slightest. Okay, I just want to pause here for a second, and I want to have a look at my Earth and Elegance to see what I might like to bring in at the top and the bottom, because that will dictate, I've always loved that one. That will dictate what colour I stamp in. So I take all these unusual pauses. Okay, so we've got this. I think the blue is a little overwhelming when you compare. It's exactly the same print. It's a little bit more distressed than this one, but I think this one just looks a bit more classy. And then, not that one, what's on the back? The drips, the weird drippy drips. Okay, so I know this is a dip die, but it's quite plain. I'm actually thinking, and I did grab out Fresh as a Daisy because it's got beautiful watercolor washes, and I grabbed out Let's Go Fishing, but the Earth and Elegance spoke to me first. The grey brown. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is grey granite, actually. Let's have a read. Yes, grey granite, one of my favorite colors, and it will go quite nicely stamped on this because it is the perfect neutral grey granite. There we go. So I have grey granite. I'll just put this paper aside for a second. Okay, now we just have to pray that I don't stuff any of this out, because I don't want to stuff any of this up. Okay. Lovely. I'm going to tempt fate. I want to darken it up a little bit more and make it a little titch more solid. If there's a little shadow, it actually doesn't matter, but I don't think there will be. Oh, that is perfect. So happy with myself. I'm just going to leave that open because I think I will stamp the 18 with that. So I'll just pop that aside, excess ink off, give it a little wipe. Oh, I love that sound. I'm so sorry if that triggers anyone, but it's such a nice clean sound. Thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you like it because I like it myself. Okay. Oh, this is sticking really good now. So just the water in that chamois was more than enough to give back the stick. But if like your whole stamp set's like that, you may just want to take it to the sink, give it a swoosh and a rub, just a rub with your hands in the washing up water, and then let them air dry. You don't want to use anything with any fibers because that will stick to the stamp and make it not stick again. See, that's gorgeous. Look how sophisticated that looks. I almost don't want to add an 18, but I know I have to. That looks so good. So good. Thank you for all the thumbs up. That's awesome. I really, really appreciate that. Now, possibly a circle in Pool Party, or I could grab out the, it's called the Best Label Punch, and it does coordinate with the Alpha Best. So, I haven't got any Pool Parties, so let me stand up and grab that. Pool Party may not work, but we're going to give it a try. I may need to grab grey granite cardstock. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I'm so glad. Yes, squeaky. It's awesome. I like the squeaky. Okay. So, I have plenty of scraps. So, I can make lots of mistakes because this is going to be freehand stamping, but I do just want to push these off to the side so I don't get ink all over them. Okay, so if I was the numbers, I would be a 1 and stick it to something so you don't lose it, and an 8. Okay, now before I even stamp on this, I am going to check and see. I don't like the Pool Party because I've just used it in ink. The cardstock then becomes quite bold, so that is a no. So I think my next idea, I don't want to use white because it's going to be like too in your face. I think vanilla will be too in your face. So we've got the soft sea foam, or let me grab the grey granite. Grey granite, there we go. I found it, I just got to pull it out. So soft sea foam, oh my god, I have so much grey granite scrap. You can tell I use it a lot. So just to give you a look. So let's just try, we've got to start somewhere and do something first. Grey granite, Jody says. No, I don't like, no. I'm glad everyone agrees with me on the Pool Party, because that was, yeah, just not pretty. Okay, that worked. How is it? It works when you don't necessarily need it to work, but if I was doing this directly on the project, no, that did not work. It would not work. Just want to get nice even. I say nice even pressure. Oh, look. I don't know how I just double stamped that so well, but I did. Okay, so 1. And I need a pair of scissors. Oh, it's getting a little stuffy in here because I've got the door shut. David's expecting a mate to pick up something on his way to a job. So what are we thinking of? I think it needs to go on the left hand side. I don't know if I'm loving it. Just putting it out there. I'm not sure. Because what I could do with this is edge it again with the, I could definitely edge it with the blue and make it look awesome. Okay, I need to try this. My head is there going, So, need to try it. Nothing wrong with trying it. Yeah. I know it needs to, besides the fact that 8 is upside down, which kind of, that's better. My brain is a little bit happier. I wouldn't mind trying this. Oh, that's David's mate here now. The one, I kind of stuffed up that edge. Fixed. I love photopolymer stamps for just that purpose. Okay, that 8 isn't perfect, but nothing is. Maybe under the birthday, because I don't want to, maybe under the birthday, because we can play with layout while I play with colour. That is easy done. Or do I need to stamp and be very brave directly onto the project? And maybe use Pool Party over the soft sea foam, which of course I would try first. Okay, so if I can edge that now, which is if I didn't just drop that all the way down. Oh no, it's in my shirt. About lucky I'm wearing a flowy shirt. As I said above, what did you say? Under the birthday. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Jody. Right. You both said it. So you prefer it under? Okay, I can make that happen. This will need to be edged because I've edged one thing. I kind of need to edge it all. Now, I'm not re-inking this at all because there is always residual ink. No. Even inked up. No. Okay, I will grab my neutral colour one. That 1 and 8 can definitely just go in the bin. Oh, that's okay. No, I got Facebook to work this week, Lisa. I found my fix. I am live on YouTube this evening. So, live on YouTube this evening for my unboxing. This is my normal scheduled live. Don't use the jewels, use tools. So I just put my scissors in and twist, and it works quite well. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I do have colour in this, so I'm just going to, they're so small. I love them, but they're so small. So I'm going to like edge it like I would with a door bar, but I'm just using the brush. So I'm not actually blending, I am truly edging. But it's good to know that you can do, that just makes it pop. That titch of definition. But central, Jody, okay? I was kind of digging the offset, but I see where you're going. It will work quite nicely. Dimensionals, or I'm thinking flat, because this is quite a flat card. And maybe some rustic gems, a rustic, I don't even know what they're called. I know they're called rustic. So yes. So the T and the H are the middle of that, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the T and the H are our middle. And then maybe just up here, I can put some, just a trio of gems. You're with me, Brenton Offset. Everyone's saying flat, but I like the offset, because really, I'm covering up less of the globe, and then just some things up here. I will overrule you, a number of you, with this one, sorry. I like the offset. I am not much for straight on. But while we're here, I must remember that ink pad is still open. I think my rustic ones are quite a way. Okay, so I've got these ones, and of course they are going to work, but I also have the rustic ones, which are a little bit deeper and kind of mimic my double stamping of the grey granite, because the grey granite is darker than what it will be single stamped, because I double stamped it. My card, thank you. Oh, more offsets, okay. Apparently my scissors are magnetic, because I have a magnet hanging around my desk. Okay. And you guys always get to see where I hide my lip gloss. I don't hide it, it's just where it sits, so it's easily accessible for me. Yeah, definitely the rustic dots, rustic metallic dots is their name. Okay, so, ooh, the 1 and the 8 together. That looks even better. And then I'm not covering any land masses at all, because it kind of just nestles in there perfectly. Winner, winner, winner. Oh, that's okay. Oh, no problems. That does sound like luxury, Cindy. That's quite nice. Okay. Glue, because we're going for flat. We're not going for fancy. We're going... Oh, thank you, Myrtle. I'm glad you like that. I know exactly what you're saying yes to. Oh, and maybe just cover up that that island. I don't know. Can you tell me? What island is that? So this is South America. This is Africa. But I don't know what big island that is. Geography is not my forte. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I'm glad I convinced you. Okay, that 18, or that 8 is now the right way. Bring it over this way a titch. I may have put that glue too low, but hey, that's what an adhesive eraser is for. They're not quite straight, because I can measure off the ones above. So I'm just going to pop this here. No, it's not straight. Do you know what? It's going to stay like it is, but just for me knowing's sake. Oh. Well, that one just needs... There we go. They were pretty straight. So that is my T-square ruler. Yeah. Just that one needed to come up a hair. But now we're right. Awesome. Okay, how are we going? We haven't even been going an hour, guys. This may be a quick one, which isn't a bad thing because I've got a lot to do before I get to tonight's video. I need to go food shopping. The family actually requires being fed, which I'm not very impressed by. Actually, this is only the card front. I've still got the rest to do. So here I am going, I'm finished. No, I have not finished. I still have layering to do. But that is really going to make this all come to life. Okay, so you've got your diagonal flow. Here we are in Australia. I'm somewhere about there. So maybe a bit lower, somewhere about there. And then those that come and join us from Western Australia, they're on that side. Lisa Cece is somewhere around here. Lisa Atlee's somewhere around there. Leslie hasn't joined us today. Oh, they're the Seychelles Islands. No, thank you. I know exactly. You're really close with your spelling, but I couldn't spell it either. So thank you. I would not have picked that as those islands. So thank you. Now, need to grab our trimmer. Let me I found a new place to put my cardstock so it's like way out of my way. This is currently in my way, so it can go over there. Now, I want to make this. What did I make this? I think I've already. So I made that. I'm thinking I'm just going to have this top and bottom. So I want to cut this at 10. Yeah, that's right. And then I'm going to go here. And then technically, if I haven't ballsed up my measurements, this will go something too short, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all, but it's too short. Then how long did I make this piece? Oh, I made it almost the width of the card. But that's okay. It works. It works. Now, I think we're putting this on a grey granite card base. I don't think we can choose anything else. And I think this would perfectly suit someone and the sentiment that I would love to write inside. Well, I don't have a card base, but I can certainly create one. Trim it back down. Need to score this definitely because we're going against the grain of the paper here. So if you've ever wondered how to test the grain of the paper, see how that bends beautifully. Now, there is a score here, but this side there's just resistance. So it will always, like if you can score that way, I just prefer a side fold, which is why I've scored. So then the paper will literally do what it's told. Okay. So, am I missing anything from the front of the card? Do you think there's anything missing, or this is all wonderful? Okay, so what I do, the the mountain always goes on the inside, because that will give me a much cleaner fold. I need to place a small order for free shipping day. Yes. Oh no. Well, you can always look at the online store, Cindy, or you can look at the catalogue online. So you definitely have options that you can do. No, it looks great as it is. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Myrtle. Very much appreciate it. And Brenton. Okay, so we're going to have a looky-see here. So I don't know what I did here, but it will be fine. I do like how that actually goes further out. So what I want to do, I want to put this on flat. Actually, this whole panel I'm going to put on with dimensionals, because that will be just the finishing touch, because we've got basically no dimension except for those couple of rustic metallic dots. So I think this is still a very special card, and I will definitely handwrite on the inside. I like these diamond bits going down as I get the shakes as I put it down. Good work, Ellen. And I do have lots of wiggle room. I'm actually going to, I do always have this handy. I just want to take my block and just squeeze that, because I had in the perfect spot, but I was scared if I used my hand I was going to move the paper, which isn't what we wanted to do. So let's add some dimensionals to this while we're going. So I love our big F blocks for weights. They've got just enough weight in it, but they're not super duper heavy. Yeah, actually, and I'd done it so often that you were having trouble seeing through the block because it was covered with so much adhesive. So I did give it a loving clean not that long ago, and it's all happy with me again. Hello, Glenda. How are you? Okay. Apparently, I have another delivery at my door. Can't think of which delivery. Oh yes, some stuff for the kitchen was coming today. Some stuff that I put in my water. I may have ordered a few things over the weekend. Just a few things. Yeah. I use it less for actual stamping, and it doesn't want to come off. I use it, less for actual stamping, and I use it more for it being a huge paperweight, crafting paperweight. It's not pretty enough to be a paperweight. I do have a lovely butterfly paperweight though, but it's quite small. Okay. I think we can take that off now. So anyone wondering, this is the F block, and it does almost, it's pretty much a standard size card size. Well, standard American is perfect, but it's a little short on one side for us, which is fine. We just like to be different. Okay. Then we've got to pray I get this down straight. David's opening the box. He was expecting something as well. So I wonder if it's his or mine. I think it's funny when we're both expecting boxes and we both get bitterly disappointed when the box is for the other person. Okay. Love that I was able to pick all of those up in one go. Except it's very sharp, so I do try and recap it. Otherwise, I'll do things to my hands. Now, we don't want a backwards card. So, oh, I may put a piece of Pool Party on the inside to write on. I think that'd be nice. No. I need, okay, so big deep breaths. Okay, so a little bit more on the top than the bottom, but I'm pretty sure we have it straight. Do I just want to write on the inside, or do... If the watercolor world was still dirty, I could absolutely do something. I'm just going to leave it like this and write straight in it. So that is our completed card. Thank you so much for supporting me. I am chuffed that my original idea worked, because that is a very rare thing to happen, that my original idea gets waylaid somewhere along the way. So 3 stamp sets today. Watercolor World for our background, Happy Birthday for our main sentiment, and Alpha Best for our 1 and our 8 for our sub greeting, with the matching best label punch. So those labels are perfect. They're just great little labels. I've used them as tickets before. I've done all of those things. Thank you, Susan. And we did grab in the rustic metallic dots. And of course I used a blending brush to add in the ocean on the soft sea foam, and we used the Earth and Elegance Designer Series paper, and that paper was actually in my head as well. I hope so. I hope so, because he's already got most of his presents from us as such. I've taken him to 2 shows. He's getting two fairly expensive PlayStation games, one of which he's already got and playing, and one comes out after his birthday. He's having a party with his friends on Friday night. Then the next Saturday we're having a lunch with friends. So lots is happening. He's actually asking, and we may top it up, he's actually asking for camera lenses for the camera we gave him for Christmas and birthday last year, and we did say that the price of the camera does kind of carry over to this birthday. So now he just wants to buy some new lenses, or some different lenses for the camera. So I'm so glad you liked the card. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all your opinions, even if I don't use them. I do appreciate how you would make the card if you were here with me. So don't forget, if you want to have a look, and I will give you, now that I can move things, I will give you a sneak peek at what I'm unboxing tonight. So this is the Meandering Meadows Designer Series paper. It is unopened, so we'll be looking at that. We will also be looking at the Fluffiest Friends bundle, And what I will be big unboxing and having a first play with is our new kit. And this is the rustic Christmas background. Rustic Christmas countdown kit. So I will make 4 of the pouches with you, and I will get to the other 4 at another stage. Actually, I may take it to my hospital appointment on Friday and make it up there. So yes, mine got delivered this morning. I was actually very apprehensive yesterday or last night that if it will come, because I was given a shipping window. So it was shipped last Friday, and I was given a shipping window of the 16th to the 18th, which is actually next week. And I'm there going, what? I actually live one regional area away from Sydney. So for me not to get it today, I'm there going, really? I could have got it on Monday, but I didn't. That was okay, and I was at work anyway. But yes, I think I've scheduled it for 6:30 this evening. I will be going live, unboxing, having a good look at the designer series paper, unboxing the countdown kit, and making 4 of those pouches so you can see the 4 different styles. So thank you so much for joining me again. If you need help purchasing anything, please don't hesitate to ask. On YouTube Jody, it is already scheduled. So if you go over there, it's scheduled, and you can hit a notify you button of when it goes live, because it's 6:30 p.m. daylight saving time, because not all of Australia is on daylight saving time, so it's slightly different. My friends in Queensland are all off because we are now an hour in front of them. So yeah, we're all out of kilter until we all work it out, because it's only been a week and a couple of days we're into daylight saving. So have a lovely rest of your day. I will be busy getting things done, and I will see you over on YouTube at 6:30. If not, I will have a pre-recorded video on Thursday because I do have something else on, and I will share with you the wedding card at some stage for this weekend. Okay, have a great one. Bye.